Hello and welcome to another episode of Non-Stop F-Stop. Today we're going to be doing the first thoughts and review of the Pro Coworker wireless timer remote made by Aperture. Alright, so this is the Canon version of this remote. They do have a Nikon version and I'm sure they have a couple others. Didn't really look at it. But the packaging isn't cheap, so you know you're not buying like a Vivitar remote, that's for sure. Gonna have to grab batteries because it doesn't come with batteries, but that's not a problem. So it is a two-piece system where this is, man, I got it really packed in here. This is the part that goes into your camera, actually plugs into the camera, and this is your wireless handheld remote. But it does also come with this, which is a wired portion of the remote. So you can plug this in to the handheld portion and this straight into the camera, and it becomes a wired remote, and you can just, you know, put this back in the package. And my first thoughts on this remote is that the build actually is moderate. I wouldn't say that it's like the best I've ever felt, and it's definitely not the cheapest I've ever felt. There is no battery for the transmitter or the receiver. So, and it looks like some kind of special battery, CR23V. So you're gonna have to get one of those, I'm sure. So it does not look like it comes with the remote. So, first thoughts is, they should have sent a battery. All right, so now that I've gotten batteries in this thing and actually had a few minutes to mess with it, I have figured out the menu style and setup, and I think I figured out in about maybe 5-10 minutes. You have to have your camera set on single shot, so it doesn't just rapid fire when the timer goes off and just shoots a bunch of pictures and fills up your buffer. But to set it, all you have to do is immediately it just displays the time, and you have to set the time, and then you press up to go to the delay, how long you want it, and the interval of between shots and how many shots you want. So we're going to go ahead and set the delay. So press set and go up. This is seconds, minutes, hours. So we're going to go ahead and set it for the delay of 1 second. Then we're going to go to how long we want it to go to. You press set and you go up. Say we want to have the shutter compressed for 1 second. And then you're going to go over to interval and how long you want between the shots. We're going to go to, say, 4 seconds. Let's go 3 seconds. And then we go to number of shots. We're going to go ahead and say 100 shots. Set. Okay, now it's ready, and you press start or the play pause button. You walk away until it takes 100 shots and you come back. Or it can go up to 999 counted shots, or you can just tell it to go to unlimited. All right, so in conclusion, I would give the overall product rating between 0 and 10, I'd give it about a 5. For one, they didn't give us the batteries. There was spots in the packaging for batteries, but it did not come with it. And the reason I give it a 5 is that the build quality isn't the best. It's not the worst, but it isn't the best. I would give the user-friendly rating of about maybe a 3. It isn't the easiest remote to control. It doesn't have very understandable features of of like, this is what this button does, but in about maybe 10 minutes you can figure it out. I haven't set the time, I haven't set everything on this remote, but overall, it isn't the worst remote I've ever had. Would I buy it again? Probably. If for some reason this got stolen, I would buy it again. It is a great feature. I'm gonna have to mess with the wireless functions, and it seems like the wireless function is the same exact thing. It's just, it's either use a cord or plug it into your camera. It's the same exact settings on your camera or on the remote. There's no settings on the receiver except for on and off, and that's really the only thing you can do with it. But overall, it's really nice because you can set from one frame, you can tell it to take one frame up to infinity in one frame increments, and then you can set any one of the settings, be it intervolt or time, any one of those settings, which it's delay, how long you want it to go, and the intervolt. You can set any one of those in 1 second increments, which is really nice. I'd have to say for features, this is the best remote for its price. All right, so that's it for this episode of Nonstop F-Stop. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe to our videos, because you never know what we're gonna do next.